So whether the rumor's true or not, you've got the BBC saying, "Oh no, no, it's not happening. It's not happening." Either way, it's just a rumor. But at this point, would anyone really care? So BBC addresses latest Ncuti Gatwa Doctor Who Axe reports. Spokesperson for the broadcaster has addressed fresh rumors about Ncuti's future as an iconic Time Lord. So people were saying, "Oh, he's been axed as the Doctor," right? And of course, you have people online saying, "Oh, well, it wasn't his fault. He's a great actor, and it was just the writing." No, it was him too. He could be the best actor in the world, but the minute he comes out and says stupid shit like what he did when he says "go touch grass," like, "Oh, go touch grass for God's sake," and then people actually were outside. They were recording themselves and taking pictures of themselves touching grass and sending it to him on his Instagram and stuff like that. It's like, you don't want our viewership? Okay. So these people, the gooners, the nerds, the people that the BBC, they rely on to watch their show, they're then telling, "Hey, you need to go touch grass because we don't like the fact that you're criticizing how our show is right now." Okay, well, you go tell your viewers that you need to go touch grass, and they do it. You can't act shocked. You can't surprise Pikachu face when they go outside and do something apart from watching your shitty fucking show. So the show now, it's just shit writing, complete shit writing. Russell T Davies, now before anyone's fucking stupid and says, "Oh, you talk about political messages, it's always been political." I know. But Russell T Davies back in the day guess what? He's able to, or was able to, have political messaging, but make it subtle and make it fun for people who don't agree with him. Nowadays, it's clearly directed towards one group of people, and it's saying "fuck you" to everyone else. There's no subtleness to it. There's no cleverness to it. It's just in your face. And that's what people are calling out. And this big brain, big IQ actor over here thinks it's a good idea to come out and tell the people that they need in order to, keep the ratings up. He decides to come out and tell them to go touch grass. And then again, they go out and they're sending him videos and pictures of them touching grass instead of watching Doctor Who. So it's the BBC's fault for allowing this. It's Russell T. Davies' fault for being such a shit fucking writer now. And it's this guy's fault for saying, "Oh, go touch grass for God's sake." When it's those people he's telling that need to touch grass, those are the people you need to keep the show going. But who cares about that? As long as there's the message, as long as they're able to make the episodes and get the message through, who cares if there's no viewers? When you had the heyday of David Tennant, who was pulling in 10, 11 million people before streaming services, now they can barely pull 2 million. But sure, keep telling us that Doctor Who's still successful and popular. The BBC is hitting back again at the claims around Ncuti Gatwa's future with Doctor Who. Earlier this year, it was alleged in a tabloid press that the former sex education star would be stepping down at the helm of the TARDIS after 2 seasons as the Doctor, alongside claims that he was facing the axe. "And my axe." And that decision about whether it would be recommissioned was yet to be decided. On Thursday night, The Sun published an additional piece claiming that Ncuti had been axed from the show. In a statement issued to Huffington Post UK on Friday morning, the BBC insisted that any suggestion that Ncuti Gatwa has been axed is pure fiction. Responding to additional claims in the outlet's recent piece, which suggested the future of Doctor Who is still up in the air, the broadcaster spokesperson added, "As we have previously stated, the decision on Season 3 will be made after Season 2 airs, and any other claims are just pure speculation." Which, really, they know how bad it is. It's like, well, the ratings are at an all-time low, so if season 2 doesn't do well, we're just going to go ahead and make season 3 and just really drive in the fact that we don't really give a fuck about Doctor Who anymore or its legacy. We're going to take 60 years of history with Doctor Who and just make sure it is buried. Pointing out the co-production deal with Disney Plus was always due to come to an end after 26 episodes, and that there's still an entire spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea, to air later this year. As for the rest, we never comment on the Doctor and future storylines. Also contacted him for his team for comment. The final 2 installments in the current season of Doctor Who are due to air on BBC One on Saturday, 24th and 31st of May. So Saturday, let's see. It's fairly soon. Yeah. It's tomorrow and then... Yeah, so tomorrow and next Saturday will be the final episodes, the last 2 episodes. So Saturday 24th, which is tomorrow. Oh wow, it is the end of May already. Oh, cool, blimey! And 31st, wow. Where does all the time go? Alongside Ncuti as the iconic Time Lord, the season introduced viewers to Belinda Chandra, the Doctor Who time-traveling companion, played by Veritas Sethu. Anita Dobson also returned to the series as a mysterious Mrs. Flood, with Alan Cumming. I like Alan Cumming. He's pretty cool. No comments. But, again, this is an age of streaming services, still on TV, and the viewership is at an all-time low. When, again, David Tennant, back in, 2005, there's no streaming services, was pulling in 10 to 11 million views. Nowadays, they can barely break 2 million, 3 million. So, the fact that people are still trying to insist that Doctor Who is popular when it has several times less than they did in 2005, when there should be more fans now, more people watching, given that it's more accessible to people with on TV and streaming services, it should be more popular. It should be doing those David Tennant numbers. But it's not. It's like 2-3 million. And again, a lot of it has to do with this guy saying, "Oh, go touch grass for God's sakes." Yeah, those people that you just look at as gooners and nerds and losers and incels and this and that, those are the people you need to watch your show. You think some dumb hillbilly bumpkin's gonna be watching the BBC and watching Doctor Who? No, it's going to be the nerds. The nerds you need to make sure that those ratings stay up, and coming out and saying, "Oh, well, go touch grass." Having Russell T Davies become the shit fucking writer who's able to write amazing stories with political messaging, and I can't stretch that enough because people seem to miss when I say that. I know that it's always been fucking political, and you people are too fucking stupid to understand that I'm saying that. He was able to write political messages in the stories, but keep it fun for people who didn't view things the same way he did. Some of the best stories from Russell T Davies had political messaging, but they were still fun. They were still good. They were still entertaining. They still had amazing characters. They still said that this was Doctor Who. Nowadays, it's message in your face, the Doctor fucking crying like a pussy all the time, not acting like the Doctor. And then they wonder why people criticize the show now. I mean, I get trying to go into a different direction, try to bring in the new fans, but making the Doctor into a whiny fucking pussy is not going to bring in more people. Having him abandon his companions to go fucking make out with someone is not going to bring in the views. Having political messaging in your face, not even subtle, not clever, just in your face, that's not going to bring in the views. Okay? And you can sit here and fucking downvote the video all you fucking want. You can sit here, oh my god, why is this slot being recommended to me? Well, because you keep clicking it on it and engaging with it, so you don't want to see it. Stop engage. Stop giving in to your hatred. Good. So, you may not want to admit it, but there's a reason why Doctor Who isn't nearly as popular as it was. Again, we should have David Tennant numbers with streaming services, more fans, and yet here we are. Each episode, 3 million. Clearly there's a reason. And all you people fucking sitting there jerking Russell T Davies off and Ncuti Gatwa off and like, oh, they're not doing anything wrong. Oh, it's all the far-right extremists, all the gooners and the nerds. No. Just, it's okay to admit when something is bad. Okay? It's okay. Because guess what? Then they get to grow. They get to improve, which I seriously doubt they would. But when you acknowledge that something is wrong, then you can grow and improve it and learn from it. If you want better stories, you need to stop jerking these people off and acting like these stories that they're creating are perfection. Bellissimo. Stop jerking them off. Tell them, hey, Russell T Davies, your stories are shit now. Why don't you go back to what you were writing in 2005, please? Because that was peak Russell T Davies. This shit now, it's basically like you cloned yourself, just without talent. Nothing changes if everyone just sits there, oh, Russell T Davies is the best showrunner. Oh, the stories he's giving us are so clever. Oh, I love the fact that they're all taking place on Earth. But hey, if you want to continue watching the show decline, and the ratings decline, and possibly go on a hiatus for however long, then go ahead. Keep staying quiet, keep attacking the people who are criticizing the show, and see how well that works out. Because the people like me, the ones who aren't watching anymore, we have nothing to lose. We've got old Who that we can go back to. We've got the new Who that we can go back from, Christopher Eccleston all the way up to Peter Capaldi. So we're perfectly fine. We have the audio dramas that we can go to. We have the comics that we can go to. It's no loss to us. It's really not. So whether the rumor's true or not, it doesn't really matter in the end. It doesn't. Because this man and Russell T Davies have single-handedly destroyed Doctor Who. Him by not being able to keep his mouth shut, and Russell T Davies not being able to write a good show anymore. Again, he was able to write political messages, but still make it fun. Now he can't even do that. Now it's clearly just reaching towards one side, towards the people who already agree with him. It's just one big fucking circle jerk at this point. But anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later.